Well guys, you already know it's gonna be one of these days. This is the South Florida Fishing Channel, and today we're going spearfishing here in Key Largo, the very first key in the Florida Keys where the water is always blue, baby. Of course, I got my Hill Shot spear gun, custom made, looking sexy. Got my fins. Pretty much all my spearfishing gear at this point is from Killshot Ed. He has a shop in Isla Mirada. If you need anything spearfishing, go check him out. But I got my bucket with my wetsuit, gloves, goggles, booties, towel. We got a float line. I think we're gonna do some grouper spearfishing, some blue water, pelagic offshore spearfishing. Maybe we'll hit the reef, but we're trying to shoot something big today. I almost forgot my flashlight and my flashers. These two things will increase your chances of catching a fish by, I'd say, like a good 33%. 33% guaranteed. Now I have one other small problem. My Garmin watch ran out of battery. This is my dive watch. And I think I left my charger either in the Cayman Islands or the airport maybe. So I'm gonna stop at Divers Direct. Okay, Siri, play Fireman by Lil Wayne.
Here's Fireman.
Easy, baby.
Ooh, baby. Well, I just walked through Divers Direct. I looked at a couple of their wetsuits. They got one that looked pretty good, but they're all kind of bland. I want to get something really cool. I was gonna pick up a hair tie because when I dive, all this excess freaking stuff on my head gets in the way. And then I realized I didn't have my driver's license or my credit card. I didn't bring my wallet. So maybe Carson's got a hair tie for me. Maybe he's got a watch charger I can borrow because we got the same watch. But anyways, I'm gonna drive to Carson's house now, and then Luke is also joining us, so it's gonna be Carson and Luke. We're gonna be on Carson's boat. And let's go catch a fish, guys. Oh no, no, not again. Oh, always drop this thing. All right, we made it to Carson's. There's the boat. Oh, he's got himself a nice fuel jug. We'll load up the guns, but first, I'm gonna break into his house. Oh, there it is. There she blows. This is the charger for my dive watch. This watch is very important because it lets me know my time intervals between dives, and I know that I need at least 3 minutes between dives. I can see my bottom time. It tells me how deep I am. All these things, very important to know when you're trying to push the limits of humanity. Now the only thing is there's a USB charger and I don't have a USB. Is there a USB something? The hell can I plug it into? There's nothing to plug it into. Oh man. I feel so weird rummaging through Carson's stuff, but I done found myself a charger. He did say make yourself at home. Imagine having some weird YouTuber just going through your house. All right, it's charging. Yeah. Perfect. All right. Wow. That is the most adorable bucket of chum I have ever seen in my life. What is that, like a 2-gallon bucket? A 1.5-gallon bucket? Well, 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 look who it is. What up, dog? I already broke into your house and found your charger.
You got it? I got 2 new masks, man.
What do you got new masks for?
You find a mask you like, you gotta stock up on them.
You're just hoarding masks.
I'm a mask hoarder.
All right. This is your favorite mask?
I like it.
Yeah, once you find a mask that fits your face.
And I can drill into it and mount GoPro mounts. That's the coolest part because you got this hard part right here.
Oh.
So I can drill 2 holes. I gotta do that real quick. Yeah. Luke should be here soon.
All right.
You ready to get him, buddy?
I'm ready.
Dude, we got the dream team today.
The dream team. Was that the chum upstairs in that little bucket?
Yeah, I got a couple
That's
more.
the most adorable bucket I've ever seen.
I know, right? Well, I can do these the night before and put them in my deep freezer. And
Oh, that's why they're in these little shindigs. Okay. Oh, straight out of the deep freezer. I feel like it's been a while since I've done some proper spearfishing. I didn't bring my good float line. I brought my like ropey one.
I'm gonna bring one.
You're gonna bring it? Yeah, I should probably bring it then. I mean, if we shoot a big AP on the wreck.
APs hold up pretty good on the reel.
Yeah, you can put it to him.
You can put it to him pretty good, it seems like. Only me would drill a hole in my brand new mask.
Yeah, drilling a hole in a brand new mask. You're sick. You know, that's a good idea though, because my mask with the GoPro mount is not my favorite mask.
That's the thing.
So I'm always have to wear something I don't like for my viewers. All right, well, get the boat packed up and then we're gonna get showing the road.
More fish for us, brother.
More fish for us. Looks like Luke won't be joining us after all on this trip.
And I'm gonna put a shirt on for you folks.
Yeah, Carson's putting a shirt on, so this stays G-rated, and it's just us looking for fish today. You just let me know when it tosses anchor. What are we at, 70 feet, 80 feet?
65 right now.
65? Oh, that's too shallow. We'll probably end up in like 70 something feet. Wow, that was a Rick James throw. What just happened? That boat just turned sideways. That boat just turned sideways. We're like not even moving hardly. I'm telling you, it's an AI glitch. We're just experiencing it. Put up the flag. Time to start chumming. Chum 'em dumb. Chum till they come. Some nice little chum balls you got there.
Yes.
Come on, fishies. Gonna chum for like 20 minutes and then hop on in. I did bring my GoPro mask, I think. There she is. There's definitely some kind of yellowtail fishy down there. Probably some big grouper, perhaps.
Shooter black seal.
I didn't see him, no.
Got chasing over there. Yeah.
I saw you chasing. All right.
Down there.
Woo!
Shooter black.
All right, all sorts of fish down there. Could you shot any of them, or you kind of just go?
It's a little far from the black.
Yeah.
Button I probably could have shot, but I was eyeing the black.
Yeah. All right. Beautiful. All right. Big boys on the ice. Ha-ha. Woohoo. Dude, you nailed him. Freaking nailed him. That's some good sashimi right there. Woo, sushi, baby. Ew. It's a big coral head down there. There's some massive rock. I kind of stayed away from it because I kind of just wanted to look at it. Oh, you saw a snook on it?
2 of them.
Wow, I didn't see the snook. I wish we could shoot those. I bet there's something under that rock. What'd you miss?
Big black.
Oh no!
I don't know how I missed it. I thought I spoke
dropped him.
Damn! Woo! I'm good. Damn! Big, that king.
You saw the king?
Dude, I shot him.
The one that was this big?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I shot him. He swam away, and then he swam like right into my face and just stared at me. Oh! How did I shot like up at him. It was a weird angle. All right, we're taking a little intermission break. We're at the Alligator Reef Tower. So we're gonna go do a little bit of exploring out down there. Wow. Dude, all these little baits are sweet. That looks freaking awesome. That's a big tower. I touched the barracuda. Really? Yeah. Yeehaw! Well, we just did some swimming at Alligator Reef Tower. Took a little break, saw some cool stuff. And now we're out here on a wreck in like 107 feet of water, so pretty deep. We're gonna try to catch some last fish before the sun goes down. All right, we go to war. Let's go. There's a school of APs. Oh, God. Let's haul ass back to the boat. Dude, I got the sickest footage of you shooting that thing.
Oh, dude.
I'm gonna have to send that to you. You were like inside of a massive school.
I saw. I literally dove just to check those jacks out.
Yeah. Hell yeah, that was sick. One big fish in the boat.
I didn't even try. I wasn't intentionally trying to make a drop on a fish. I was just dropping.
Yeah, dude, I was literally filming you because I was just like, damn, that's sick. Like, and you didn't even breathe up that second time. And then I see you fucking, bam! I could always, like, the second you saw that fish, I knew you saw something because your whole, like, body, like, language changes. You go into, like, straight attack mode. Whew. Wow.
back.
Did you touch it?
Yeah, I was right on top of it. Dude, there's some permit down there in the wreck that are massive.
Real quick, I just want to explain what happened. I dove down and I was laying on top of the wreck and I was starting to run out of air, and that's when I was like, okay, I'm gonna go back up to the top. And that's when that nice yellow jack came and he was like just out of shooting distance. So I was like, oh, so I just was waiting and I was like moving my fingers a little bit. And then he came in and that's when I shot him. And at this point I'm like, I need to breathe. Oh my God. And I was probably down about 70 feet at this point, completely out of air. So I start swimming up to the top, you know, holding my gun. The line is shooting out of my reel as I'm swimming up. I'm just swimming up, just like, whew. And I had a lot of tension on it because it was a big fish and he was fighting me. And then all of a sudden, I think a big Goliath grouper or something grabbed my fish because he swam down towards the wreck. So he was probably down at like 110, 120 feet down there, and he got 8, and something started pulling me down because I'm swimming up and all of a sudden I'm just like, oh, and I'm going down. And so I'm about 20 to 30 feet from the surface at this point. And Carson said he saw me, and I was literally, even though I was kicking up and kicking to swim up, he said that I was just getting pulled down. And I remember thinking in that moment, I have 2 options. Either let go of the gun and swim up to the top, or keep holding onto the gun and potentially drown. And a true warrior never leaves his weapon behind. So I took option B, drown. I was like, I'm not letting go of my gun. I don't care. Let this be how I go. I'm sitting there kicking and I'm like, oh my God, I'm not going up. And then when I'm like, I'm out of air, I am done. Carson comes out of nowhere, swimming down. He grabs my gun. He's got a fresh breath of air. He takes the gun from me, and all that tension and pressure is relieved off of me. And I just shoot up to the surface, and I can finally breathe again. That is why you want a good dive, buddy. Always dive with someone that's got your back. Thank you, Carson, for making sure I don't float off into the abyss. But anyways, that's how I almost drowned.
He got off. He got off, didn't he? I'm good. Big jack. Is my shaft going?
I don't think so.
Damn.
All right, let's go back to the boat. We'll get re-rigged.
All right. Woo!
Quick little break, get re-rigged.
Yeah. Was there a crimp in there, or like? Damn, that's like snapped line. Or I don't know what. He was a big boy.
Was he?
Yeah. I probably should have had my drag a little looser at one point. I should have fucking loosened it in that moment, but in hindsight. Damn. But yeah, that was sick. And those dolphins, that was cool. You can hear them down there. Back at it again. Carson had a new shaft for me, so back in action. There is a big Jewfish down there. Dude, I was in a school of permit. That was insane.
All right, we got a nice, beautiful sunset behind us, and boy, did we put a hurting on them fish.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, nice black.
Oh. Woo-wee.
That right there is going to be some excellent sushi. Right there. It's a sharp thing. What an epic time out there spearfishing. We got to see it all. Dolphins, the flipper kind, those massive schools of permit. We saw a grouper. It was just an amazing day out there. And today, or right now, we're in the kitchen and I got a beautiful piece of grouper. And we also got the yellow jack. Carson shot the yellow jack. I shot the black grouper. I'm gonna put it into a cast iron skillet. We're gonna cook it for a second and then we're gonna take it outside and put it on the Traeger. It is a beautiful day, so I just thought, why not fire up the Traeger and get a little bit of cooking done outside. But first, let's season it up. First thing we're gonna do is get the skillet nice and hot. I got a nice piece of butter in there. Mo butter, mo better, you already know. Oh, and I almost forgot. We wanna put some garlic in there, and I'm not going to dice the garlic. I'm actually going to put the garlic in whole, just like that. I do cut off the ends of the garlic though. Gonna wait for that to start sizzling. And while we wait for that, we're gonna season the fish. We got some Bayside and we got our lemon pepper. These are both available on southfloridafishingchannel.com. We blend them right here in Florida. Get yourselves some of our seasonings, support the channel, and let's blend it up. We're not going to season too heavily because there's already a lot of butter and garlic that's going to be adding flavor. We're also going to use some cheese, but just a little bit of Bayside, just a tiny bit, and a little bit of lemon pepper. Flip it. We're going to do the same thing to the back. What do you think is going to taste better, the grouper or the yellow jack? I personally am a big fan of yellow jack. I think they are delicious fish and they are awesome sushi grade fish. And then grouper is just a pure classic. I'm interested to see which one I'm going to fancy more. I will also be putting a few capers in there for flavor and a little bit of caper juice. Boom! Gonna go ahead and add the fish. We'll start with the grouper. It's a big piece. And then the 2 smaller pieces of yellow jack. We're gonna sear each side, not very long, maybe 2 minutes on each side. And then we're gonna put them on the Traeger. It's been a minute, time to flip these suckers. Woo. Now what we're going to do is we are going to add some hot salsa to the top of the fish. And we are also going to add some cheese. Now we're going to bring it out to the Traeger. Yeah. All right, we're gonna close that. And we just have it on the 180 degree smoke setting. So it's just gonna be smoking, and we have some, this is the Traeger Premium Hardwood Pellet Signature Blend, which has apple or maple, cherry, and then some other hardwoods. You can see there, these are the wood pellets. We did it, boys. What a beautiful day. I mean, really, whoa, those birds almost hit me. Okay, we're gonna test them out. Take a fork, and if your fork easily goes through the fish, you know it's cooked. Baby, that's looking good. I will just plop it here on the stove for now, and let's give it a try. All right, the moment we've all been waiting for. Grouper versus yellowjack. It looks delicious. Let's start with the grouper. All right, flaky. It looks juicy. I mean, it's cooked perfectly. It's hot. Holy smokes. I've never had that flavor before. Oh my. Oh my. This is going in the recipe book. It's got that Traeger smoked flavor to. I've never done this with fish before, and it is blowing my mind. That was probably the best grouper I've ever had. If you know me, you know that I'm a little indifferent on grouper. I would trade a black grouper for a kingfish. I know. That sounds crazy. That's why everyone wants to go spearfishing with me, because they know if I shoot a big grouper and they shoot a big kingfish, they know that I'll trade them. I'll be like, yo, I'll give you my grouper for your kingfish. Just a personal preference, but this grouper is phenomenal. I would take this over kingfish. That's the first time I've ever said that in my life. Oh my. This salsa has a nice little kick to it. So it's got some spiciness to it, that melted cheese in there. And then the seasonings are just like mind-blowing. I can't even explain this. All right, let's try the yellowjack. This is definitely by far one of my better meals that I've made in a while. Oh, hot. Okay, I was not expecting this. From that bite alone, I think the grouper is better. The grouper is better, but I love yellowjack. Yellowjack is a top tier fish in my opinion. It's great on the grill. It's great as sashimi. It is a top tier fish, but that grouper is so good. Here, I'm gonna try the yellowjack again. The flavor is identical. The fish has taken on the flavor of everything inside of this skillet, but the texture of the grouper, the grouper just somehow tastes more fresh. I don't know how to explain it. It's like softer, fresher, a little juicier. It's just a little more explosive than the yellowjack. I'm gonna end this video so I can finish eating this. But thank you guys for watching this video all the way to the end. Much love and respect to each and every one of you. If you want to support the channel, southfloridafishingchannel.com. Check out my fishing tackle store. All our rigs are tied, packaged, and shipped right out of here in Florida. Made in the USA, baby! Also, a big shout out to our sponsor, PC Fun. If you want to get yourself a really nice fishing reel at a really good cost, and on top of that really good cost, another 18% off with the code SFFC18 at PCFun.com. Go check out their reels. I'm going to link them in the video description below. Big shout out to our sponsor, and I will see you guys on the very next fishing video. Cheers.